Good morning, children. In the previous class, I taught you about the Earth, our living planet, its size, structure, latitudes, longitudes, different kinds of time, that is local time, standard time, international time, etc. Children, do you know what is there inside the Earth? It is still a mystery for human beings. With years of study and research, human beings have been able to get information about the materials inside the earth up to 10 to 12 kilometers. Beyond this depth, it is very difficult to find out the clear picture. There are many things inside the earth. Many components are there. Resources are there. Petroleum, gold, emerald, all these things are there inside the earth. Today let us learn about the meaning and importance of lithosphere. What is lithosphere? The outermost solid layer of earth is known as the lithosphere. There are mainly there are 4 spheres on earth. First one is lithosphere, atmosphere, hydrosphere and biosphere. These are the 4 spheres of earth. Among that, first one is lithosphere, that is outermost solid layer of earth. This layer is very thick in the continents and quite thin under the sea floor. It consists of rocks, minerals, mountains, plateaus, etc. Earth's interior is classified into 3 main layers. They are the crust, the mantle and the core. First one is crust. Crust is the uppermost layer of the earth, rich in silica, aluminium and magnesium. The depth of this layer is around 60 kilometers from the surface. The upper part of crust is only lighter materials, that is Cl. Cl means silica and aluminium. So, in the crust there are upper part and lower part. In the upper part, silica and aluminium is available and lower part of crust is rich in silica and magnesium. Because of the silica and magnesium, it is also called as sima or oceanic crust. Second one is mantle or partially molten state, which is called magma. There also we can see 2 parts. One is upper mantle and another one is lower mantle. Upper mantle is partially in a small molten condition and lower mantle consists of solid condition of magma. Third one is the core. It is the innermost layer of earth. The depth of this layer is up to 6,371 kilometers from the surface. The most important materials are found in the core are nickel and ferrous. So, it is also known as NIFE, N-I-F-E. NIFE means nickel and ferrous. Ferrous means iron. The core also divided into 2 sub-layers. One is outer core, another one is inner core. Outer core is known as molten core and inner core is known as solid core. In the crust, there are solid inorganic substances, that is known as rocks. There are 3 types of rocks: igneous rocks, sedimentary rocks and metamorphic rocks. How are igneous rocks formed? It is formed because of the cooling of molten matter of the earth. These igneous rocks, there are 2 types, that is intrusive igneous rocks and extrusive igneous rocks. Intrusive means the molten materials are not at all reaching to the earth's surface. So it is known as intrusive igneous rocks. The molten materials are reaching to the surface of the earth are known as extrusive igneous rocks. Sedimentary rocks. This type of rocks are formed because of the deposition of many broken materials or broken igneous rocks. This is formed by the agency of water, wind and ice. Because of the agency of water, wind and ice, igneous rocks are break into small pieces, transport these broken fragments and deposit in a particular place to form the sedimentary rocks. These rocks are also known as stratified rocks. It is formed and after the disintegration of igneous rocks, therefore they are called secondary rocks. So igneous rocks are known as primary rocks. Sedimentary rocks are known as secondary rocks. It is all, and there are three reasons for the formation of these sedimentary rocks. One is mechanically formed, second is chemically formed, and third one is organically formed sedimentary rocks. How the rocks are forming mechanically? Rocks built by the fragments of pre-existing rocks which have been produced by the process of weathering and erosion. Because of the weathering and erosion, these mechanically formed sedimentary rocks are forming. Do you know what is erosion? Due to heavy wind or heavy rainfall, the surface of the land is washed away. Weathering means disintegration of the rocks into small pieces. These are the reasons for the mechanically formed sedimentary rocks. What is chemically formed sedimentary rocks, children? This is formed by the process of evaporation of water containing salts in solution. Example, rock salt, gypsum, etc. So because of this evaporation of water containing salts in solution, chemically formed sedimentary rocks are formed by chemically. Third one is organically formed sedimentary rocks. It is derived by the accumulation of remains of organisms such as shells of marine organisms, remains of plants and animals. So limestone and coal, all these are the examples for the organically formed sedimentary rocks. Next type of rock is metamorphic rocks. What is that? Metamorphic rocks are those which are formed by the process of metaformism. That means alteration of pre-existing rocks, changing the form of the rocks physical, chemical or both by the influence of heat and pressure. This is the first part of this lesson. The remaining parts of the lesson will be taken in the next class. Okay. You have to read the reader. That is very, very important. And watch the videos 2 or 3 times. Then only you will understand. Okay, children. Thank you.